welcome you to downtown Houston. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, you think of the dream, Hakeem Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Yao Ming. Yes, things are bigger in Texas.
And I tell you, Ed, the energy in this building is scintillating. The Red Rowdies are out, and they're about to make a difference.
And they're ready for liftoff right now from Toyota Center. Jay, of the Greek Freak, you have the beard and so much star power in this one.
Ed, this should be a big-time game. Operative word, should. And I'm getting frustrated because when I think about the Bucks, I think about this being the most confusing team in the 2017-18 regular season. With all the talent that they have, the Greek Freak, Chris Middleton, Jabari Parker, there is no way they should finish the season after All-Star break 2 games below 500. They need to figure it out. John Horst needs to figure it out. They need to get on the same page so they can actually start reaching their potential.
Jay, when are the Bucks at their best? When they run it all through Giannis Antetokounmpo?
They do, and they're really good when they do that. The problem is when you have a guy like Giannis or you have a guy like Ben Simmons that plays for the 76ers, look at all the three-point shooters that Ben Simmons is surrounded by. Giannis does not have the same personnel on his team. They actually finished in the bottom third in the 17-18 season and making shots from the outside, which never keeps the defense honest. Defenses are just packing it in, forcing Giannis to make shots over big-time players down low on the block.
Flip side of that is you take their three-point shooting into account, they're still among the best shooting teams from the field in the NBA. When the shot's at the rim, they're as good as any team in the league. It's Russ at the controls. To Capella. Rocking the rim. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
To Middleton. Bledsoe. Cleans it up. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 74% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2. Houston takes over. Harden to Westbrook. Here comes the screen. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Huge block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Bledsoe with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Eric Bledsoe at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 79% at the line. Knocks down the first. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. The follow won't go either. Westbrook. To Harden. Now a steal by Milwaukee. To Antetokounmpo. Throws it down.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Westbrook to Harden. For 3. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Bledsoe at the basketball. Up by 3. To Middleton. Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
That's the kind of defense they're going to play on him all night. Even though he made that shot, he knows there's nothing easy about this game.
Westbrook to Harden. Screen coming. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. Harden. Off the iron. No good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Shot by Shumpert, off the mark. Russell Westbrook able to recover with the block. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Number 17, P.J. Tucker.
Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo. 3 for 4. Good start.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping.
That's been signed by the entire team. Show up early for your chance to win.
Westbrook to Harden. Deep right corner. Bucks at the controls. Bledsoe to Antetokounmpo. Here comes the screen. Over to the right side. Sizing up the defense. Westbrook with it. Right now, down 7. To Capella. Clint Capella. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Screen coming. Shot from the lane won't go. Harden. Add 2 points to the board.
2 points. The assist from number 17.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Bucks in front. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They've played with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
George Hill, now a steal as the Rockets have it. Austin Rivers. to Westbrook. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Westbrook lets it fly from long range. Textbook defense. Bucks basketball to Gasol. Robin Lopez. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To Westbrook. Curling inside. Robin Lopez sends it away. Here's a chance from long range. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Rivers into the front court. Down 2. Gordon shot, no good. Matthews matched up with Rivers. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Russ at the controls. Nene to Rivers. Takes stock of the floor. Westbrook. He connects off the step back. Now the Bucks gonna signal for a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Substitutions, Milwaukee.
Bledsoe to Gasol. And it's Chandler with the rebound. Finish that. Tyson Chandler pins it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
They've got it in the open floor. It's Rockets ball. Harden. Not that time. He missed it. Bledsoe with it up top. Lead is 2. Gasol. Mirotic sizing up Eric Gordon. Bledsoe to Gasol. 5 on the shot clock for Milwaukee. Textbook body control on the Euro step.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Gordon with it, trailing by 4.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Whoa, Chris Middleton. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Screen coming. Harden.
In the second quarter.
Offensive board. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Harden still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. Bledsoe with the basketball. It's an 8-point lead. To Middleton. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. Deep three at the buzzer. Good. A three at the buzzer. Everything going right so far as they've extended the lead. Time expires to end the first half. The Bucks in control so far.
Thanks, Ed.
The Bucks entered the locker room at halftime with a significant lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Rockets may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Houston Rockets.
Game track. Missed threes. Player of the half.
Middleton was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half, and I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Bucks at the controls. Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. Here comes the screen. Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. Won't go. To Harden. Gets a shot up off the mark. Giannis with it up top. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for two.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Harden, and he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good. Middleton to Lopez. Brook Lopez. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Fareed. The pass set it all up.
Old school equals high percentage.
Bledsoe with it up top. His guy's up by 15. Here comes the screen. Spins and scores.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Harden with it up top. He'll run the offense. Screen coming.
Screen, I got your help.
Nothing going here on that drive. Fires the three. And Mirotic the rebound. Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. To Lopez. It's a big finish.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
And now Houston has the basketball. Harden. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Eric Bledsoe at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. Westbrook across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Great look and vision to Harden. Nothing going here on that drive. Screen coming. Harden. It's no good. Great defense. Giannis with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. Bledsoe to Antetokounmpo. And stuffs it home.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Westbrook to Harden. Fires the three. He was all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Here comes the screen. Clint Capella rejects it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Ah, the monster stuff.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. To Fareed. Capella. Giannis Antetokounmpo snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Antetokounmpo couldn't keep it in. Last touch by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Subbing in for the Milwaukee Bucks, number 3, George Hill.
Gordon with it. His guys down big to Fareed.
Hey, double screen.
Trying to cash in. Gordon shoots, can't connect.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
To Middleton. Hill. Off the assist.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
George Hill.
Let's go. Pick him up. Pick him up.
Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Bucks in command of this one. It's the Rockets in control of the basketball as we start the fourth quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
The Bucks at the controls. George Hill to Antetokounmpo. Probing the defense. Hill to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Giannis for 2. Deep 2 there, won't go. Robin Lopez, not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Westbrook. To Fareed. The drive, right to the basket. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Kenneth Fareed trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 65% free throw shooter. Can convert the free throw. To Antetokounmpo. Middleton. Here's Lopez down low. Clint Capella with a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Harden in possession. Down a bundle.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. George Hill. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. And he connects on the first free throw. Two for 2 on that trip.
Shot, bro.
Russ at the controls. To Capella. Clint Capella looking good. 4 for 5.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
To Bledsoe. Antetokounmpo to Middleton. To Bledsoe. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Brook Lopez at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Oh, he can't connect. Now it's Harden, controlling the offense. Surveys the floor. Shot for James Harden. It goes down. He improvises and scores.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Here comes the screen. Antetokounmpo to Bledsoe. Nice pass to get things going.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Shot clock to 4 for Houston. Harden. Off the mark. No good. Antetokounmpo to Matthews. Missed a wide open look. That's out. Last touch by Brook Lopez. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
James Harden trying to cash in on the 3-point play. A career 85% free throw shooter. Free throw up and good. It's a 3-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. Antetokounmpo to Lopez. Brook Lopez. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Screen coming. Harden. Jay, you had to figure sooner or later one of those threes was going to go down.
I don't know. I'm a little bit beside myself that he kept shooting the ball at that clip. I mean, when you miss that many shots in a row, you usually try to get to the rim, see the ball go in, then go inside out. But obviously, that's not the case.
Hill to Adetokunbo. A couple of cracks at the line now.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose but really good habits to gain.
No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Robin Lopez, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3. Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. To Capella. Westbrook. They work it to Capella. Down low. Giannis Adetokunbo. Tips it. The Bucks claim victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bucks put on a show in a blowout. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Rockets seemed to lose their edge as the game got out of hand.
And every team in this league loses games. You just don't want to lose them like this. I can already see a players-only meeting in their future.
Check out the leading scores for the Houston Rockets.
Game track. Second chance points.
The Milwaukee Bucks did a fantastic job of closing out on the offensive boards. Even better, they were able to convert those opportunities into second chance points. These guys did an incredible job of being assertive once the ball was in the air.
Player of the game.
Antetokounmpo seemed to think he could only score points with dunks in this game. Again and again, he kept throwing them down, and it was just astonishing.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show.
Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
This is what the future holds for the Houston Rockets. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.